Dad. Say hi. Not exactly how I was gonna film this. I'm falling behind on the stuff. As far as our foster kitten, Pickle, he goes to get fixed today, and when they fix him, they'll keep him and put him on the adoption floor, and we might pick up another litter of kittens, like a full litter this time, maybe. And I was gonna film about that this morning, about saying goodbye to Pickle, but I'm so tired. Last night, Sebastian was swinging his sister around while they were dancing. I was in here folding laundry, so I didn't know he was doing it, but I have told him before not to pull on her arms because she dislocated her elbow a few months ago. I don't know how she dislocated it. I just know it got dislocated. She had come crying to me. I guess maybe she fell or something. I'm not really sure because I wasn't pulling on it, and I don't know at what point it happened. This time, Sebastian said he was swinging her around. So the last time we went to the ER, we took an ambulance because I couldn't get her in her car seat. I couldn't move her arm. I didn't know what happened with her arm. I didn't even think about an elbow dislocation. I thought maybe her shoulder or her wrist or something, but I didn't think about that, about elbow dislocation. Last time we went, we were immediately put into a room, and when the doctor came to look at her arm without even telling me what he was doing, he started flipping her arm all around and said something about her elbow, and then he left after putting her through a bunch of pain, but it was really quick, just a few fast, quick movements, and then he left. And she screamed the whole time because I know it hurt. They didn't give her any medicine, no pain medicine or anything. And he left, and after she calmed down, she was fine. She could move her arm again, she was coloring, she was playing with the dinosaur they gave her. She was perfectly fine, and it was fast, and then we were out of there. This time, the ambulance took us to the waiting room because they were busy. All the other rooms were filled up, so they put us in the waiting room, and I could not move her an inch without her screaming. She had a teeny tiny bit of movement, which was more than what she had last time, but she was still in a lot of pain. And I guess I'll have to continue this when we get back from taking Pickle because I don't have time. I'm already running late. I was up so late last night. It's time to say bye-bye, Pickle. Bye-bye, Pickle.
Bye, Pickle.
So this will be it. I'm saying bye to Pickle.
Hello.
Pickle. Hey, baby.
Yeah. I love you.
Note to Pickle.
I'll do it.
Alright, we gotta get out of here. We're running late. That's so sweet.
Before any
We
problem.
just dropped off Pickle, and we took him to go get his surgery. And now what did we do?
Got 4 new kitties.
We got 4. We got 2 orange and 2 black, I think.
Yep, we got.
And they are 4 weeks old is what they're estimating.
I think.
Alright, let's get everybody situated, and then I gotta come back down and get their food. Alright, come sit.
Hello, guys.
Alright, tell us what we got.
We have 4 kitties and a Mario and a Luigi cars.
What?
Yes, we do.
I'm talking about the kitties, though.
Uh,
Alright.
we have 3 boy kitties and 1's a girl, but we don't know who's a boy and who's a girl. The orange ones are. One of the orange ones are a girl, and one of the orange ones are a boy, and we keep on mixing them up, so we don't know who is who.
We're gonna find out. So we know the 2 black ones are boys.
Yeah.
And the one with the white paint on the ear is Noland.
Yeah.
And the one with no paint is German. So Noland, I bought some kitten collars a while ago because I knew I was going to continue fostering after Pickle. So I bought collars. We didn't end up using the collars because they were too big. Because I figured if I got a litter that they might be the same color, that I might need to tell them apart. So we gotta figure out between the two of you which one's a boy and which one's a girl. So let me go ahead and tighten these guys. Let's see.
Let me close this.
Let me have a look at ya.
Look at ya. Girl and boy.
I think it's a boy. I think this is Switz. I think that's Switz. But let me have a look at this one and see if I can tell. Let me see. Yeah, I would say that was probably a girl.
That one sounds like a girl to me. She says,
can't really tell if they sound like a girl. Hi. Well, hold on. German. Yeah, this is definitely German.
No, that one is no paint. See,
We might have to move these guys into the other room because Kimberly just keeps putting stuff in there. Being so patient.
You are so patient there, Nina.
Collars are a little loose, so I'm not going to leave them unsupervised just in case there's any issues. I think they'll be alright, but I'm going to keep an eye on them because they're so small.
They're so cute.
But if I see the collars are becoming an issue or if I go anywhere, I'm going to take them off. I'm not going to leave them unsupervised. You are so sweet. You are sweeter than the other two I grabbed.
Yeah. He is so
It
sweet.
was so hard not to keep them. Like, they are so much, cuter and smaller than Pickle was. But I miss Pickle.
I love Pickle because he is the beautifulest name of all. Pickle.
So now we just need Nolan, and he's going to be red.
Nolan.
So Nolan, I think, is the biggest. Used one now is their litter. I imagine they have the same mom and dad, that they came from the same one, is my thought. Otherwise, they wouldn't be together. But the two orange ones are a lot smaller than the two black ones, so part of me is wondering if they mixed litters, but I don't think they would have done that.
Oh, Kimberly put the pizza in there.
It's gonna take me a while to remember their names.
Oh, Kimberly.
Alright, let's go set up the other room. We're gonna move them, but this won't fit through the doorway, so we have to. I'll put them in her play yard. Kimberly. So because Kimberly keeps trying to give them play food and putting it in their crate, I decided to move it into the third bedroom so Kimberly doesn't accidentally feed them something that they shouldn't have. I don't think play food's gonna hurt them, but who knows what else she's gonna try and put in there. She tried to give Pickle goldfish, so. And it looks like the collars are too big. So I'm gonna take his off. I'm gonna leave the other ones on for now. He is the smallest, so it kind of makes sense. You gonna stay with us for a little bit? I imagine we'll probably have them about a month, because if they are 4 weeks old, then around 8 weeks is when, usually around the time they would reach 2 pounds, which is big enough to be fixed. So I imagine we'll have them for a little bit. I'm gonna have to get this. You want to talk to YouTube while I take this collar off?
Hi, YouTube. I just wanted to say something. I love making number blocks, and I'm going to show you what I've been working on this whole day.
Can I call her in? I want to show her the kitties.
Yeah.
They're so small.
I'm going to close my door.
It's so tiny.
I want to talk to Nan too.
Alright, let's give her a call.
Ouch. Grubbers. Today we're going to be sealed with grubbers to catch up to each other. And then And he's gonna go up.
Pretty sure there's one on my back. Hi.
Very clean, but I think it's very neat because I use my.
I don't remember which one had the paint and which one didn't. You biting me?
I'm gonna go watch Kimberly to see what she's doing. Good luck. Best I could.
Oh, they keep tipping the tunnel over. So I don't know if I did a video on it, but when we had Pickle, for the first 10 days, he had to take a syringe by mouth of medicine. These guys don't have to take that, but they have what they call, I guess, crusty eyes. Their eyes actually aren't that bad, but they do take a medication for their eyes. But if you start in the corner of the eye and you make a little string of it in their eyes. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. So in case you're wondering, this is what it looks like.
Woohoo! Already.
No, gentle. So I'm just gonna be very gentle. All done. Boy. Be very gentle with you. I know, baby. And I gotta get this one. I know it's not fun.
Please.
Alright, go with your sister. So this was meant to be like a family channel, and I'm trying to get back on the decluttering and downsizing. I still need to finish going through Sebastian's room, which I haven't even uploaded the first part of that because I'm waiting until I finish. So I am going to get back on track with that as soon as I feel up to it. I don't know. I'm thinking about making a separate channel for fostering kittens and stuff, but I don't know if I'd put that much content out, so I'm just kind of keeping it on here for now. But if you want to see less kitty content, then maybe I'll move it to another channel. But if you're fine with that, then let me know. You are so hyper.
Yes.
I really hope her elbow doesn't pop out again.
Yes.
It's already happened twice now, and I'm so scared that it's gonna happen again.
So cute.
I watched a bunch of videos on YouTube of how to do the elbow thing, and you know, the guy that did it the first time we went in, he was very quick. He went through the movement and popped it back in. She was fine. It hurt. She screamed, but that's to be expected given the situation. But this lady at the ER last night, she kept pulling and pulling and pulling, and it looked like her arms separated. Like, I guess it didn't, because if it did, I'm sure she'd be like super injured, but I don't know. And she went from kind of being able to slightly move it to not being able to even wiggle her fingers anymore after that lady did that. And she was also like so slow, so it took her like a really long time. We were sitting there and she was just screaming in pain, and honestly, I'm traumatized. After like the first 60 seconds, I started crying because the pain wouldn't stop. They just kept hurting her, and they didn't give her any pain medicine or anything, which, you know, if it had been like the last time, then I wouldn't have been as worried about pain medication, but she was just taking her slow time, and it looked like she was just trying to pull her arm off, and like, after seeing how the guy did it the first time, I really didn't think she knew what she was doing at all, and I was so scared, and my baby was screaming, and I was crying, and then afterwards, she couldn't even wiggle her fingers. It was late at night, she was tired. Do you want Papa? She, I was pretty mad. And we sat there for 3 hours. We also came by ambulance, but instead of getting us to a room, they sent us out to the waiting room because they were busy, which, again, I can understand that. She keeps grabbing my phone. But, like I said, I can understand them being busy and stuff. But we sat there they did x-rays too. Last time, they didn't do x-rays until after, just to confirm that it was back in place. But this time they did the x-rays first, and then after about 3 hours, another doctor came in, and she just, you know, did one movement, and with a little click, it was back in place, and she was okay. She was asleep, but I was holding her against me, and I could not let that arm move. And if I would like move even a teeny tiny bit to get my phone, her eyes would shoot open, and she just would scream because she was in so much pain. And then eventually she'd calm down and fall back asleep. She was so tired. It was like 2 hours past her bedtime, and then 3 hours past her bedtime. And it was super late. But after the second lady popped it, and in that one quick movement, she was fine. And the second lady was like a pediatric something, but she pretty much did, the one guy did like maybe 2 or 3 movements, and it was in really quick, and then this lady just did it in one movement, and it was in quick. So I think both the other people knew what they were doing, and then that one lady did not know what she was doing, because she wasn't even, and I looked up YouTube videos because I'm scared to ever attempt it myself, but at the same time, they say it's pretty easy to do, and I watch videos, and sometimes they show the parents how to do it if it keeps happening. And I'm scared to ever attempt it myself, but at the same time, she's in constant pain until it's back in, or she can't move it. So if I knew how to just do it and avoid all of that drama, then I might consider it if it happens again. If it happens again and it's through the day, I'll probably take her just to our regular children's doctor if I can get her in her car seat. And I might ask them to show me how to do it, or maybe let me do it while I'm in there, just so I can start doing it myself if it continues to happen. I don't know, what would you do in this situation? Like, I don't want to make anything worse, but it would be nice if her brother pulls on her arm again, that I can just quickly pop it back in and we can go about our day. Like, not be in pain for hours and unable to move it for so long. But anyway, I have to get my kids to bed. I will come back on eventually. If you'd like to see more of the kittens, let me know. They are 4 weeks old, so I'm only going to have them for maybe 4 more weeks, or until they reach 2 pounds. So we'll see. But if you would like to see more of them, just let me know. Alright. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.